guys, today I'll be teaching 3 easy, convincing fake cuts that anyone can do. These are really easy, and they are absolutely foolish. They fool everyone I've done these on. And so I hope you enjoy it. These videos will be followed by 2 other tutorials on 3 intermediate fake cuts and 3 advanced fake cuts. Those will be more difficult, but these absolutely anyone can do with very minimal practice. So I hope you enjoy. Heading right into our first cut, I'll be teaching this really awesome false cut, which I use all the time. It is a completely false cut, as are the other 2, and I'll show you. Look, the bottom card is the 10 of diamonds, and the top card is the jack of spades. So when I come do this cut, they all stay in the same order, as do the rest of the cards in this deck. Now you can see the 10 of diamonds is still on the bottom, and the jack of spades is on the top. The way this is done is what you're going to do is you're going to swing cut or swivel cut half the cards into your awaiting left hand. You're then going to take the majority of whatever you have left, swing cut it, keep a pinky break underneath in between these 2 packets, set this packet down, take this packet, place it down, then take this packet and place it down. All you're really doing is this. But it looks there. Another thing you can add to it would be this. Once you're in this position, you'll take this packet, but you'll swing cut the majority of it, then take it, grab another pinky break, place the bottom packet down, and do the same thing until you have very few cards left. Then you place this packet down, and you could do the same thing with this one. You swing cut the majority of the packet, place the bottom packet down, and just like that, once you have none left or a few left, you place that down on the packet. Again, swing cut about a third of it, swing cut whatever you have left, the majority of that. Keep a pinky break, place the bottom packet down, take this packet, swing cut the majority, keep doing that. Make sure to keep a pinky break so you don't lose the place, and then do it with the other packet, and it looks something like this at full speed. And that is the first cut. Let's move on. Moving on, this next cut is the simplest out of the 3 fake cuts I'm going to be teaching you, but it also happens to be the least convincing, so I would follow this fake cut with a few other fake cuts, whether it is any other fake cuts, but this would not be a cut you would do just by itself because it isn't that convincing if people are paying attention. In fact, they'll call you on it, and that isn't good at all, so just do this once or twice throughout your routine. It looks something like this. What I'm doing there is I'm literally bringing the top packet and bringing it to the bottom. It's taking the top packet and moving it right back to the top. So I'm literally doing this. Nothing else is happening. I'm taking the top packet and then bringing it right back to the top where it came from. Now, what I'm doing there is I have the cards in my right hand, holding between my thumb and my middle finger. This is pretty self-explanatory, but I will go into a bit of detail on how to do it anyway. You'll take your first finger, swing cut about half the packet over, bring it underneath like you're going to do the cut. Then what you're going to do is take your first finger, extend the packet outwards like that, with this packet on top covering what you're going to do. You're going to see, you'll know you're doing it right when you have your first finger sticking out right there. You'll also want to keep a break underneath or in between the 2 packets. So once you have it like here, you're going to bring it to the bottom, grab a pinky break, and immediately do that. Now, bring it to the bottom, and from here you're going to extend it and bring it to the top. So the way you bring it to the top is once it's out here, you're going to, with these 3 fingers, push down like that and move your first finger out of the way, and you can go back into mechanics grip. This is similar to a move where you take a certain card, you push it in the middle of the deck, then you do the same move to bring it to the top of the deck. But it is you don't have to, this is something that you can do under the cover of the packet, under the cover of the bottom packet, but still it is very noticeable. So follow this with the previous cut I taught, or the next cut, or any other fake cut you know, or a fake shuffle, whatever you know. So let's move on. This next one is so cool. It looks something like this. It's a completely fake cut. You see the top card is the 4 of clubs, and the bottom card is the jack of diamonds. It looks, again, something like this. And again, this is an easy cut. This one will take a tiny bit more practice than the other two, but it's totally worth the time, and it still should not take much time to learn. What you're going to do is hold the card's mechanics grip. With your thumb, you're going to lift up half of the packet, and you're going to pivot it against your first finger. So you're using your first finger as a pivot, and you're going to lift up about half the packet. From here, you're like this, and you're going to now lift up with your first finger this packet, another card, another packet. So you should be in this weird N or Z shape, depending on how you look at it. Now, this should take very little time to get into, but once you're in this position, you'll notice that you can swivel this top packet a lot. You have a lot of room to move it, to maneuver it. And what you're going to do is you're going to move this thumb, your right thumb, and you're going to move it to your right, and it's going to move or pivot on your first finger on your left hand, and it's going to pivot down, and your first finger is going to do the same thing, pivot down on this thumb. So they're doing the same thing simultaneously. It looks like that. You're going to do that until your left thumb and your left middle finger can grab the bottom two edges, or it will be the bottom two edges of this packet, the top packet here, like that. You can see I'm holding onto it with my left middle finger and my left thumb, and they're on the bottom packet. Don't grab it on the middle or on the top, grab it by the bottom. From here, you're going to swivel up with your right hand against your left first finger, and while you're doing that, you're moving this packet with your thumb against your first finger out of the way and letting it drop about an inch, extended an inch above the other packet. Then you're going to throw this packet on top. You can see this is a natural pinky break. You don't have to keep a pinky break in between here because this packet is doing it. From here, you're going to swivel out this packet, but the way it's going to swivel is you're going to put your middle finger right about there, I'd say about 3/4 of an inch down from the top of this packet right here, not the one that's extended, this one. And it's just going to be right there, and you're going to push with your first finger on this left side here and swivel it out and just throw it on top. Again, what you're going to do is lift up about half the packet. From here, lift up about half of this packet, so you should have about 1/4 in each packet. You're going to swivel down both packets until you can reach it with your thumb and middle finger, the bottom edge, remember. You're now going to lift this packet up with your thumb pivoting against this finger right there, your left first finger, and drop this packet down. And from here, what you can do is you'll notice you're still stuck in this weird position between, this packet is stuck between your first finger and thumb. Just grab it with these fingers over here, plop it on top, spin this packet out, and throw it on top. In fast motion, it would look something like this. What I did at the end there is I'll show you. It looks actually very cool when it's done at the right speed. From here, while you're spinning it out, you're going to spin it all the way around, and then you're going to turn it over like that, do a 180. So again, from here, spin it all the way out, flip it over, and from here you'll notice you'll have these three fingers, your pinky, your ring finger, and your middle finger holding this packet up, and from here you're just going to take your right hand and flip it over, and that is an additional bonus, and it looks very good. So that's 3 fake cuts, and again, that was a fake cut. You'll notice that the top packet is going to the middle position, and the middle one is going to the top, but then you're taking the top packet out, moving the middle packet to the middle again, and throwing the top packet on top. And of course, the 4 of clubs is still on the top, and the Jack of diamonds is still on the bottom. So it does keep the order. All of these do keep the order. Again, I will be teaching intermediate and advanced cuts, fake cuts. In fact, I'm teaching a one-handed three-way cut that also happens to be fake, which I will be teaching. It's my own invention, and I'll be teaching it in later videos. Hope you enjoy. Please subscribe to Magic Masinter. Thanks.